Welcome to DigiFun guys. Myself Siddharth Mehta, and in today's session we guys are going to learn about Google Display Network. Let's see what exactly we're going to cover in this session today. So we are going to cover what is Display Network. Apart from this, why Display Network is important for my business. Then understanding the pay model. Then there is targeting options. What targeting options do we have over here? After that, the responsive ads on Display Network. Then there is how to create ads on Display Network. So let's talk about our first point, that is what exactly Display Network is. So guys, let's say whenever you go on any article writer site or any blogger site or any of the website where you see an image ad, at the corner there's always a I mark. If you take your cursor on the I mark, you'll find something out of it that is written as ads by Google. Now these ads are Google's Display Network ad. The format of your ad are ideally image, or it can be your HTML5 images also, which works like motion images. Yes, so that's your Display Network. Apart from this, like, why as a business I'll go for Display Network. Now let's say the Google Display Network, it can help you reach people when they're browsing their favorite, let's say maybe a website or an application, or maybe they are browsing through YouTube, or let's say they are checking their Gmail account. In that case, you can go and show your ad to that particular audience. Let's say in case of search network, your ads are only shown to your audience or to people when they actually go and search for your product or services. While in case of display network, you can still go and capture someone's attention earlier in the buying cycle. You can put your ads in front of people before they start searching for what you offer, which can be a key for your overall advertising strategy. You can also remind people of what they are interested in, as in case of remarketing, to people who have previously visited your website or application. Let's say if somebody came to your website, they have taken the product to their cart, and then from there they abandon your website, they left from your website. In that case, through remarketing, you can continuously go and follow them and keep on showing your ads to that particular audience who have shown some kind of interest into your product or services. But again guys, in case of GDN, again GDN means Google Display Network. In case of GDN, what will be your basic objective? For any business, the basic objective on GDN will be more of brand awareness or brand recall. What exactly is brand awareness and what exactly is brand recall over here? So when I say brand awareness, that means people don't know much about your product or maybe about your services. That's when you go and try to create some kind of awareness about your product or services, or maybe about your brand itself, about your company itself. Yes, but in case of brand recall, let's say if I talk about company like Cadbury, if I talk about company like Microsoft, if I talk about company like Apple or Samsung, when these people they come up with their kind of some kind of advertisement, what they are doing is they are continuously doing brand recalling until and unless they are not coming up with a new product. If by any chance they came up with a new product and they are showing me ads about that new product, in that case that's again a product awareness, that's a brand awareness and not recall. Recall is something, for example, I'm watching ad by Coke, I'm watching ad by Pepsi and Thumbs Up, and I'm getting to see this again ad since a very long time, maybe since I was a kid. Yes, still this company since last maybe 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, they are continuously showing us ad on ad on ad. What they are trying to do out over here is they are trying to recall the brand name. They are trying to put the brand name in your subconscious mind so that anytime you move out in store or you go and recommend somebody about the product or the services, the very first name that you'll go and convey to anybody or let's say put some kind of recommendation to anyone, that would be this particular brand name which are there at the top notch of your subconscious mind. That's how brand recall works, and that's the major objective in case of your Google Display Network, that is your brand awareness and brand recall. But for example, if your company is something like Amazon or something like Flipkart or Alibaba, they are again into e-commerce. Over here, they are trying to sell you a product. And anytime when you go and buy product from Amazon or you buy product from Flipkart or any other e-commerce website, you go and see certain pictures of those products. After you go through some pictures, you go and check reviews and then you go and buy. And in case of display network, that's what you do. In case of display network, you go and show the image to your audience. So in case of e-commerce industry, the objective can also be conversion, that is sales. They're trying to go and trying to push the product to the audience and trying to get some kind of sales from there. But for example, if Amazon is doing some kind of is using display network for the purpose of some big billion day sales or the end of season sale or something for that way. In that case, that's an awareness. They're not trying to push you the product. They're creating awareness to you that on this particular day we are going to start with some kind of offer on Amazon. So on this day, please do come on Amazon and buy our product. So in that case, that's an awareness again. Then guys goes your pay model. So understanding the pay model. Now on what basis do you pay? While in case of search network, we pay for every click. The pay model over there is cost per click. CPC is the pay model over there in case of search network. But in case of display network, when do Google go and charge you? Now over here, Google charge you on the basis of CPM, cost per million, or you can say cost per thousand impression. So out over here, whenever you go and bid, you don't bid for one impression or two impression or 10 impression. You go and bid for thousand impression. Yes, absolutely. There's no round figure over here that only when when your ad will show some thousand impression, then only you'll be getting charged. Even if your ad shown, let's say, out of 200 impressions, even then you'll get charged. But the bidding is done on the basis of thousand impression. Plus, you pay for every viewable impression. Now, what exactly is viewable impression? Let's just assume right now you are on a website. So right now you can see my slideshow. Yes, this presentation. So you have seen the first slide of the presentation. You have seen the second slide of the presentation. There are chances that there might be some more slides below. Right now, those are not on the screen. They are not in a viewable position, the other slides. So in the same way, I'm not going to pay for that particular slide. So same way, let's say as an advertiser, my ad has been shown on a website, which is, let's say, for example, Economic Times. And my ad is somewhere at the bottom of the website. Now, there was some user who came, who went onto the Economic Times website, and over there they were reading just something at the top of the website itself, and then from there they left. Now on the website my impression was there, but my ad was not in a viewable position. So in that case, Google is not going to charge us until and unless your ad is not there in a viewable position somewhere on screen. You're not going to get charged. But even if your ad, even if 50% of your ad is visible on screen, in that case you have to go and pay Google for that one impression. Hence, over here we pay on viewable impression and not on the basis of just impression. Then goes your guys targeting method. Now, on what basis you can go and target your audience? Now, over here, guys, you can target your audience on multiple factor. These factors are basically demographic. Now, what all is included in case of demographic? Demographic consists of your age group, your gender, then apart from that your parental status, whether the user is a parent or not a parent, and also on the basis of household income. But again, household income is not available for a lot of countries because they as of now they don't have that kind of database. Hence you can target in case of demographic, you can target on the basis of age group, gender, and also on the basis of their parental status. Apart from this, guys, there are other options also, like for example interest. Now, there are two types of interest, guys, over here. One is affinity interest and one is in-market interest. Affinity is more about the broader concept. Maybe if your product is something, for example, your product is about traveling, it's a tours and travels company. In that case, if you go and target somebody who's interested into traveling, that falls under in-market audience. But over here, if you go and also go and target somebody who is interested into food, who's interested into photography, who's interested into online shopping, so basically over here you're targeting a broader audience. That falls under affinity. They are not somewhere directly related to your product, but the other one was directly related to your product. So in case of in-market, interests are directly related to your product, but in case of affinity, they are not directly related to your product. That can be maybe a lifestyle of your audience. That's basically the two types of interest which you can go and target. Apart from this, you can also target your audience on the basis of topic. In that case, you can choose upon what kind of content you want to go and show your ad. For example, if I have a cosmetic company and I'm targeting a topic, let's say which is lifestyle. Now my ad will be shown on all the lifestyle websites, all the lifestyle display partner websites of Google. Yes, because I've taken that topic. Because somewhere people who are interested into cosmetic, or let's say people who are interested into lifestyle blogging or articles, they might be interested into my product also. Then you can also target people on the basis of placement. Now, in case of placement, you can decide upon on which website or which YouTube channel or video you want to go and show your ad. But in that case, this website or the YouTube channel or the YouTube video need to be Google Display Partner. Only then you'll be able to go and place your ads out over there. Then you can also go and target your audience on the basis of keyword. Now let's say if I went on Google and I have typed on Google something like, for example, I just went on Google and I have typed buy jackets online. Now in that case, I went on Google, I've typed buy jackets online, and I did not go on any particular website wherein I can go and buy a jacket. But in that case, Google will later go and show me a similar kind of an ad, because historically I have searched something that way, and that's why I'm getting to see a similar kind of ad that has been saved into Google's database. And now any company who's using this keyword for targeting method, they can start showing their ad to me. And then you can also target your audience on the basis of location. Location has to be, that's a mandate thing for each and every campaign that you're going to create, be it for search network or display network or for video network or for application network, universal app network. You have to go and target location. So you can choose upon in which location you want to go and show your ad, and in which location you don't want to go and show your ad. You can include some location, and you can also go and exclude some location. Now guys, how your display network ad looks like. So basically, this is how you guys get to see a display network ad. They are again into different format, different sizes. Yes, because not all websites allow similar size out of there. Some are skyscraper, some are banner ads, some are native ads. So it depends upon the kind of space that is available or the placement that is available onto a particular website. So guys, right now we have covered all the major aspects of understanding what exactly is display network. As in, we have covered what is display network, we have covered why we'll go for display network for a business, we have covered the pay model, the objective, we have covered again the targeting option. Now let's go ahead and understand how exactly to create a display network ad.